and welcome back to the channel. And if you are new here, welcome to the channel. Usually on this channel I do reaction videos without interrupting the songs because I just want to take the whole thing in, and then I just leave my thoughts underneath the screen so that you can see how I feel, what I think, and then after the reaction I just add some extra comments. And for some videos I will have to pause. It happens rarely, but I see that more and more copyright is arising and more and copyright rules are completely blocking the content. So at some point I might have to do a bit of interrupting or blurring out some parts of the videos down the line, but so far let's see how it goes. Today we have something extremely exciting. I'm kind of a BTS noob. I've seen some of their songs. And I think that they are so charismatic and talented, and they have this extremely fun energy together. But now I saw that RM from BTS, he is one of the rappers. He have actually created his whole entire solo album, which should be about his 20s, as he's now entering his 30s. Welcome, RM. I'm also 30, so I can really relate to wanting to kind of make an ode to that period of time in the 20s, because it's a wild ride. This is a song called White Flower with Youjeen. Not familiar with that artist yet, but I'm really excited because of course I know RM's parts in the songs I've seen with BTS, but this feels like the first time I can really get close to him and see what his own style is and what he's all about. And also I'm curious about the video. So really freaking excited. And if you enjoyed this reaction and you want to see more with me, you're welcome to subscribe at any point. Here we go.
동경했어 난 그저 화려하게 지고 싶은 난 시작의 전부터 나 상상했었지. 그때 웃으며 박수 쳐줄 수 있게 나 소원했어. 난 믿었던 게 다 멀어지던 때 이 모든 명예가 이제 멍해가 됐을 때 이 욕심을 제발 걷어가소서. 어떤 일이 있어도 나를 나로 하게 하소서. Oh, every day and every night persistent pain and criminal mind. 내 심장 소리에 잠 못 들던 밤 창밖에 걸은 청승마 진초승달 I do wish me a lovely night. 내 분수보다 비대해질 life. 저기 날아오르는 풍선을 애쓰지고 다져 물어 대체 지금 어때. Where you go, where'd you show you, where'd you try. 내 마지막일까 전부 진결이 나 하나 열까지 다 이 지긋지긋한 가면은 언제 벗겨질까. 예민우 히로 민우 빌런 아무것도 아닌 나. 공회전은 반복돼 기억들은 아폭해. 난 눈물을 판 속에 시선을 던져 하루에 뭘 원했었던 건지 이제 기억이 안 나. 얻었다 믿었던 모든 행복은 요자이라. Yeah, no matter what's wrong 그게 뭐가 됐건 새벽에 자락을 붙잡고 뭔가 토해내는 기억 목소리만 큰 자들의 사회. 난 여전히 침묵을 말해. 이건 방패 관수가 돋답해. 모두 오해 편견들의 타겟. 반갑잖아 너의 행가래. 내 두 발이 여기 땅 위에 이름도 없는 꽃들과 함께 다시 별에 가시고 소확해. 발밑으로 와주시고 목적 없는 목적지로 슬픈 줄도 모르고 그림자와 저 친구로 합의고. Flower, flower. 원래 내 것은 아무것도 없었지. And don't tell me like gotta be a someone. 난 절대 그들처럼 될 수 없음네. 그림을 시작한지 여태껏 날 지켜온 단 하나의 힘과 철. 타는 불꽃에서 들꽃으로 손에 내서 영원으로 나의 황량한 들의 나무를 언젠가 나 되돌아가리.
저 하늘을 흩어질래 Like a flower, 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 flower 눈부시게 Like a flower, flower, flower,
Ooh. All right. So this was my first experience with BTS, where the lyrics were not about like fun and joy and the more positive end of the emotional scale. This was something very different, and it's not to say that they haven't made a lot of music with a different sound or different lyrics, but this was just my first experience with that, and I think this was really powerful. The lyrics were really beautiful, and you know, some of the lyrics I really got goosebumps, especially the lyrics he starts off with and he ends with. This whole thing with your heart distrusting yourself or your own dreams like fighting you. To me, that is resonating so deeply, because I basically I live off helping people to stop their mental programming, to not having self-defeating feelings or thoughts. So when he said that, it just resonated so deep with me, and I think what he shared is something everyone knows the feeling of, that when you kind of lose yourself because it just starts building up in your mind and emotionally with like negativity, or you know, all those stories about what we can't be or what we had to be or where we were not enough or what we should have done, all the shame and the pain, and you can get so involved in that you completely feel like you lose yourself in your footing and you lose the sense you used to have of yourself. And I think this was really beautiful. I was like I was like really sucked into both the lyrics, really paying attention and processing that, because there was like, it was just beautifully said and there was really nice layers to it. And then on top of that, the music video was just so aesthetically pleasing. The colors were absolutely beautiful. The contrast with the soft, you know, light blue fluffy flower field, and then the contrast with the darkness and the fire and the dark sky, and no sun, right? Just fire and darkness and sun and flowers and light. And I think it was just beautiful, really representing the different parts that we have inside of us. And it was really lovely to see, like, having full focus on RM and getting to see this part of him. I'm really curious. I need to check in if usually they write their own songs, and let me see here. Studio directors. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many people in this production, and I love that they have literally credited every single person in the description, like everyone who had the different camera angles, director, the 2D composite lead. I think this is so freaking great. I'm so glad I looked at this, to really take a time to credit everyone who is involved, because this production obviously had a lot of people involved. Incredible that a team of talented people can create something like this, but the fact that you're taking your time to actually add it to the credits, I haven't seen this. Usually they have way less detail, so shout out to whoever put this up and wanted to credit everyone. But I think it was really nice to see RM and see him open up and see his, like, getting closer to him as a person. And he seems to be in a state of his life where he's more aware of what's going on inside of him, and this was kind of a mature, powerful, really beautiful song. And also the chorus part with Youjeen, really, really, really beautiful. I got goosebumps like the first time. It was such a raw, and you could hear like the pain and the urge in her voice, and it was just a really beautiful addition to RM's more calm, more dark, more rounded voice. Love the contrast and love that input, and all in all this was a powerful pop song with a lot of depth to it. And I have to say, the videos I've seen from BTS so far, there is such a skill team behind it, not only with the scenes and the symbols and playing with the colors, but they are really, really good at creating this piece where every single thing is put together, so it always gives this very nice flow, and it always matches the music perfectly. And I remember trying to make a music video on my own. It's actually still on YouTube. I put it up like 15 years ago with some of my friends, and we had to cut the music video together, and it was so freaking difficult. It took so long, and there was constantly something we needed to adjust. There was the colors, there were the energy, there was like, then it has to be close but then far away, but there has to be a transition where there's movement so it doesn't get distractive. And I know that these people are professionals, but I've seen a lot of artists create music videos that are really famous, and they just don't always have the same smooth flow as they are mastering in the videos I've seen from BTS in general. So I just have to say big shout out to that team. So I'm really excited, and what I also thought when I saw this was, okay, with that lyrics and that song, I'm very curious about the rest of this album, if it's down the same line, if we get specific stories from his 20s, if there's a good mix of upbeat fun and more serious. I just have no idea. I also saw he collabed with Anderson .Paak, which is an artist I think is absolutely amazing, so that would be so much fun to watch also. I've said enough, can't stop talking. There was just so much on my mind, but thank you so much for watching, and please let me know in the comment section what you thought about this song and this music video, and also please let me know what song you would like me to look at next, either from Mr. RM or anyone else from BTS, because I have been gone for them for a while, and there might be a chance that I would need to interrupt the videos if there's copyright issues, but as long as we get the reactions, I'm good. So thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon, and I love you. Bye.